What's going on YouTube? K93 here with some more basement news, and this is just going to be basically a little bit about social networking and social media that I've been updating more recently. So before I start, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Remorse, who is a closer friend of mine in the Penspin community. Really awesome guy, and currently he's been hard at work on a project he has been working on for a while now. He is planning on releasing an album, and that's right, he does produce music, and he produces drum and bass music, and the samples and tracks that he's released so far have been pretty good. So I strongly suggest you go ahead and check out his channel. I will be putting a link down below in the description for you guys to check out if you guys want to check out some awesome drum and bass music. So go ahead and check out his channel. Again, he's just starting out, so he might not have as many tracks as you might want him to, but just give him a chance and give him a sub if you go ahead and want to. Again, pretty awesome music I do enjoy myself. On to the pen spinning news. Last night, and actually I guess early this morning, I did hit 3,000 subscribers, so I want to thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing to me. Thanks for sticking with me, even though I know I have been the best at producing videos at a normal, frequency. And you guys should know that's because of schoolwork, and even, yes, during the summer, I have summer work, and I have to be studying for SATs, ACTs, SAT2s, because contrary to popular belief, my scores aren't fantastic. So just for my personal privacy, I'm not going to release what my scores were. So yeah, that is that. I have to be studying for school. I have a lot of homework for school to start before school starts. I have like 2 tests the first week of school, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so I have to be studying for those. Have to be finishing up all the schoolwork. I have to be studying for those standardized tests, which is a pain, but it'll be worth it in the end someday. So that is why I haven't been able to producing a lot of videos lately, but I can guarantee you guys that sometime in 2011 I will be releasing a solo, and I put that up kind of in a very vague sense of time because, I may or may not be able to get it done before the end of August, before I go back to school, which is a sad realization because I kind of want to get this out so it'll actually be closer to a 2.5 year solo than it will be a 3-year solo. I know my 2.5 year mark has already passed, so by the time I release it might be a 2.8 year solo, which would bring us to September of this year, and that's not a guarantee that I'm going to release it in September, of course, but that might be a more realistic time in case I have all the rest of August to film. And yeah, but the problem, besides the timing and the fact that I'm doing schoolwork all the time, is that my mod broke. Okay, yeah, I know this looks what it looks like. A waterfall mod, cap fell off, big whoop, right? But the realization is last night I was spinning, and I put the cap back on after it fell off when I dropped it, and then I didn't really notice this at first, but after I fiddled around with the cap a little bit, I noticed this. I'm not sure if you can see it. Let's see. The cap here is cracking. So if you guys can't see it, there's a Y-shaped crack there, and if I pull this out a little bit, you can see that it's very thin, but trust me, it looks a lot bigger in real life. So this mod broke, and I need to find a way to repair it. So if you guys know how I can easily repair this waterfall mod, please let me know. I'm thinking about tape, but I feel like if I put too much tape on it, it will break. If I shove tape underneath, on the inside of the cap, and stick it on, it might force the cap to break more. Thinking about super glue, but again, I don't like to permanently glue my mods together. So if you guys know of any awesome alternative, then that would be fantastic. I also want to talk about the fact that I hit 3,000 subscribers, so that's awesome. There is a possibility that I might be doing a giveaway. No, it won't be any pens. Sorry to disappoint. But if you guys have been following my tech channel, you guys might figure out what I'm giving away. It's small. It's a smaller prize. It's not worth much more than, I don't think, $15. But hey, it's $15 or 25. I'm not sure. But in any case, it'll be smaller. It can fit into a standard size envelope, whatever dialect of English you're speaking. So it can fit in a smaller sized envelope. It might be this big, the envelope. But in any case, that will be that. There's a possibility that I might be giving that away if I can, afford the postage, which shouldn't be really all that much. So might be giving that away. Depends, to celebrate my 3,000 years. And wow, 3,000 subscribers. Wow, if I lived 3,000 years, that would have sucked. But in any case, just wanted to thank you guys for subscribing, and as always, because I said about every 2,200 to 3,000, wow, 200 to 300 subscribers. I was going to release kind of an update about my other channels. Again, if you guys are newer to my videos, you guys may or may not know that I do have a slow motion channel, K-True93SM. Just go to my channel, type in SM after the 93, and you will find it. We'll be putting an annotation right here. So if you go ahead and click on my hand, you can go ahead and check out K-True93SM. I do have a Kodak ZI-8 which can shoot in 720p at 60 frames per second. I also have access to a Canon 6DD that also does shoot 720p at 60 frames per second. So that is why the little channel banner at the top says pen spinning at 60 frames per second, because I can slow down the videos. Since it has 30 frames per second, it kind of has like double the frames of a normal clip. So I can slow it down, and then if I slow it down 50%, I'm stretching the video clip out longer, and then each of those, like each second, instead of having 60 frames, will now have 30 frames, because I stretch it out to elongate it so that the clip lasts longer. So that means that you will have smoother slow-mos, and I might even reduce it to, like, normally I just did half, so you would have 30 frames per second. But if I find that people can bear doing 25% speed, that means it'll be at 15 frames per second. If people find that that's okay, first of all, let me know if you guys are okay with that. That'll be like a standard camera, just slowing down. And if you guys like that, let me know. And if not, then I'll just stay with 50% speed at 30 frames per second. But that is what I wanted to say. And also, I have TGI Tech Day, which is my other channel. Click on this hand if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. This is the channel where I've been kind of hardly working on as of late, because the reviews I have to do for the companies. Some of them say, I sent this product out to you. Can you get the review out on this day or within 2 weeks? So I have to promise them, yeah, I'll do the review in 2 weeks. So that is why I've been busy working and releasing those type of videos. So go over here, check here. I will teach you guys how to become a YouTube reviewer, in case you guys are wondering how to get stuff for free. This is legitimate. I did do a tally. I've gotten at least over $800 worth of free stuff just by doing these reviews. So you guys want the opportunity to go ahead and do that, go ahead and click this hand to check out that channel, and make sure you subscribe if you want to learn how to do that. I haven't yet released a specific video in my series of how to do that, but that will be coming up, I think, very, very shortly. So that is pretty much all I had to say for this video. If I think of anything else, then I will be sure to post a second episode of Basement News today. But yeah, this has been not so quick. How long has it been? About a little more than 7 minutes, 20 seconds of your time. Hope you guys, I don't want to say learned a lot, because you didn't really learn much, but hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you guys watch this. And yeah, just hold on for all that stuff. Expect a 2.5 year solo sometime later this year. I'm not sure how later. I'm not even sure, crying out loud. But make sure you keep an eye out for that. Subscribe to K-True93SM if you guys want to see some more tricks slowed down. Again, 60 frames per second slowed down. And in HD, by the way. And subscribe to TGI Tech Day if you guys so wish to see how to become a YouTube reviewer and see video reviews, line videos, all that sort of awesome geek tech stuff. Go ahead and check out that channel. Links to everything I'm saying will be down below and in the annotations on the screen. So go ahead and check that out. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks again for the 3,000 subs. It's been a great journey and a great time. So I want to again thank each and every one of you for subscribing and supporting me. And if you haven't already, feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.